Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M. And the Aggies about to kick it away and get this season started. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Missouri State's offense will go on the attack first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
From the gun on 3rd down. Snags it over the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And the Bears decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. No fair catches here, looking for room. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. So Texas A&M's offense will take the field for the first time. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line. A group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the 1st down and more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Touchdown, Aggie! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. When they have something to cheer about here, this Kyle Field crowd is the most choreographed group in all of college football.
They've got so many chants and cheers that I had no clue about Reese until we visited, and you see it's choreographed, it's perfect together. And how about this choreographed start? Exactly how they drew it up early, getting this place going bananas.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper came on that 34-yard jump to the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here comes the Bear offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Second down, he'll throw it. Unloads it left. Got him downfield. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. The Bears will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Dropping back, it's Manning. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Lost a throw on first down. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Using the quick game. There he goes. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. He'll keep it himself. Oh, what a cut! And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved the touchdown. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. A designed run for the quarterback. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to bang it in with a run or go over the top? They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be fourth down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So here comes the Missouri State offense. Looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Joyner. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Then they'll line up from the 31 on first down. To the air on first down. Right on the money. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. And the Bears with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Running to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding third and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a fourth down.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Off play action on first down. Got a man. It's Owens. Breaks into the open. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. First down for this offense. Takes a handoff. It's Price. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Finds his tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run play action. He's going for the big play. Grabs it inside the 10. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you've got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Quick strike through the air for the score.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the upright. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Rushes on him. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. 2nd play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the 3rd play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. That's reeled in. It's Robinson. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Bears line up to punt it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. Got his man quickly. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. And the Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the tailback. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggie.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Oklahoma is trailing, but don't tell me this team can't come back. I once saw Jalen Hurts lead the Sooners back from 28-3 down. We'll see what they're made of today. They're trailing by just 4 to UTEP. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Off the play fake. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why.
And the Bears will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Slithers into space. Guys, let's take a minute here and talk about Texas A&M. They're coming off a national championship, but you do wonder if this season will be a season of complacency or a drive for another cut.
Well, I mean, what a season last year to put that together, to win a natty, to make your dreams come true. But, Jesse, now it's reloading with all the high school recruiting portal and all the other stuff that goes with it.
Yeah, they lost a lot of key pieces off that national championship team a year ago, but they also added a lot of talent. That's why this fan base is hoping for back-to-back national championships.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He splits the uprights, and they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Missouri State offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now the play fake. Shoots it to the left. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Finds his big tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. The pull and throw off the RPO. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. Wants to keep it in the air. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a 1st down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Sets up the screen. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. A&M comes back out with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the outlet. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggies! Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big, a lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Got the first down and still on his feet. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the tight end. He's open on the right. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
At the 44-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Bears come to the line in the hurry-up.
Brings up second down.
To the air on second down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. The Bears will send out the punt unit. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
That's good for a fighting Texas Aggie.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Riley. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely.
That's good for a
This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Setting up the screen. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
Second down coming up.
To the air, it's Manning. Quick strike complete. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. From the gun. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Aggies! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like they're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looking for blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. When the offense has had enough, they'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in College Station for a fun first half than you? And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been getting rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kyle Field.
And the Bears will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Brings up second down.
Using his feet. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Quickly complete. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Looking for more room. He's at the 10, and he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Bears. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Penn State is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far today at Happy Valley. They're up by 11 over Marshall. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that? Turning it on! Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. And the Aggies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Makes a man miss. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the running back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
Brings up second down.
Looking to throw, it's Manning. Pulls it in, it's Brown. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He'll be brought down, but he was... Touchdown, Missouri State! And they turn it into a defensive score.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
Smashes it through for the PAT. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Coming out with it, it's Bussey. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Finding open areas. Past the 1st down marker and still running. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. The Aggies, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. That's caught. It's Craver. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to the ground. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Let's see what they do on third down. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They boot it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. So now it's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Bears will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
From the 47-yard line on first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's it, fly. Soft spot in the middle. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Gonna look downfield again. He's got it. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They'll try to run for it. Made a defender miss. He's up to 86 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. From the red zone for the score.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they've been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. So here comes the Bear offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Joyner. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Brings up second down.
Gonna sling it on second down. Makes the grab. It's Joyner.
Guys at the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. And the Bears will call on their... He'll signal for and make the fair catch right around midfield. They'll start this drive at their own 48. To the air. It's Manning. He's got his man. Makes the grab. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Give to Brown. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. They're facing a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give on the option. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. The Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves it with the back. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Gives it on the option. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Brings up second down.
Quickly out to the tight end. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. And the Bears have this offense rolling.
43. And that's good enough.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. Hauls it in. At the 45 on his way. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory.
For the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Lloyd.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to...
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
And that's first down for the offense.
Makes the grab on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a second and long.
On the play. Brings up second down.
Back to pass. grabbed in the backfield. It's Davis. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Houston is lighting up the scoreboard behind an offense that looks just about as good as we've ever seen in Clutch City. They're up 14 over Oregon State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Manning. With the catch, it's Craven. There he goes. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
I tell you, I love the mentality by this offense right now. They've got a pretty big lead. They're still being aggressive, taking shots, and they're finding the matchups they like. And, man, they're taking advantage right now.
Give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Brown has it. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw on 3rd. He'll take the deep shot. And he's got it inside the 15-yard line.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Sweet spin. Touchdown, Aggie. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Offense putting up more points, and guess who's jacked up? This home crowd starting the season off with offensive fireworks and looking to go 1-0. They are loving their squad.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So here comes the Missouri State offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team, because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the 4th quarter, and they're still getting sacks.
The Bears send out the punt unit.
On to kick it away.
Wants to return it. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long one. As someone once said, from way downtown, bang, outside of 60 yards.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. To the air, it's Bailey. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And here comes the offense on second down. The give to the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute, get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.